Hey there, gamers! Cover Fire here. Hello to the Filipino gaming community and Rev Gaming here at YouTube and Facebook. So, welcome back to the channel. If you're new to the channel, up top in between the two overlays, shout out and subscribe is my YouTube link. It's also here. So, just use that link to go to the YouTube channel and then three things. One, like some videos. Two, subscribe. And three, hit the notification bell for more content. And right now, we're back into another content with Remnant 2. Since we finished the early access of Witchfire, and I'm still thinking if I want to play God of Weapons, but for the meantime, I haven't done a summoner engineer build on Remnant 2. So let me move around. Okay, so the goddess Nimue again on Remnant 2. Alright, so before anything else, my lower right corner of the screen is my Facebook gaming page. So I've been receiving a lot of hellos from mostly Indian people. Some are Americans, some are Japanese. So I hope they follow or subscribe the YouTube and the Facebook page. I think I have two already follow me on Facebook. So if you search it, same name, same logo, just web gaming. So two things: one, like, and then two, follow. All right, and if you're new to the channel, there's a QR code there. That's for donation. If you want to donate 20 pesos, that's the minimum amount to help me for my internet and electricity. I do have a job though, but technically I'm not rich. So I'm still taking the job and the salary from the job, and some of it going to the production, and then some, and mostly the big chunk is on my savings. All right, so for the shout out, for my beloved subscribers, supporters, friends, family, relatives, and previous coworkers, we have Kingsley Borja, Michelle Arnie Atas, Vicky Icaro Manarang, Nino Ren Santiago, Muhammad Nur Nawang, Clarence Segundo, John Jeffrey Mangali, Ponky Consigna, Christian Rimas, Bin Alpasan, Ros Randall Ricoter, Eric Bartolome, Francisco Gapas, Arnel Samarita, June Falyado, J. Kerrigan Valle, Joanna Marie Gonzalez Roman, Catherine Cabiga Santos, Waylord Punsalan, Gail Tristan, Arnel Samarita, and the beautiful mom Angela Red Austria and her son Baby Gray, and my mentor in the bank Rose Mikan Hijara and Raymond Gasca. Okay, let's do some bang bang third person shooter, and here's some gun sounds for you. Okay, overlays are off. Let's go inside the game. Show you the build. Okay, first things first. For the most part, builds for summoners, usually if they're on lower difficulty, they use Soul Anchor. There's nothing wrong with Soul Anchor, but the problem is if I use Soul Anchor, we're gonna plop. So we're gonna plop. We can't dodge. See, we're gonna plop. So I'd rather balance it out with Soul Anchor is technically damage. If you read it, summoning increases all damage dealt by 20% for 30 seconds. So every summon, or I'm not sure if it's every summon. I think just one summon, including your Vulcan. That's why I use Engineer, because a turret is, or a heavy weapon is considered a summon in this game. So others use it like this, then they have that, then they lose this Ring of Grace. They rely on consuming the heart to what you call this, regenerate. But I'm a fan of Tranquil Heart, so I do not use that. I want not to use the heart anymore. Not unless if I'm using a unlimited healing or relic refill, like the resonating heart. That's the second heart. That's my favorite. So the first favorite that I have for the heart is resonating, then tranquil heart. Then the next one would be here. Crystal heart is good, but it constrains your movement, but it toughens you out anyway. Then there's Kilted Heart uh for the nine-headed dragon light build, the Batosai build, with using boar. So that's usable. And then some are using broken heart, but I'm trying to find out what are the builds that we can still use. But technically we have everything here, the hearts, including tormented. Tormented, you take it to Nimue, he'll upgrade it to tranquil. So I'm still using tranquil for this build, and instead of soul anchor, I'm using twisted idol. So lessens the weight, heavy, increases the armor reduction by 35%. And the good thing here, others would use mechanics cog here. So they have like one stack of bulwark here, another stack of bulwark here, another stack of bulwark here, then life steal from the uh, summons. But the thing is, if you do that, you will have no regeneration. So, and it would only happen when you are carrying a heavy weapon. So, if you ask me, since I have Blood Bond, Archetype summons absorbs damage taken by the caster. I also have Rugged, reduces all incoming damage. Rugged. Archetype summon increases the health of the archetype or archetype summons by 100%. So it's either we lose the lifesteal here, since we have regeneration, or we keep this mechanics card for more damage. But technically the soul link would be good because the all your skills are related to summon. So we'd rather, since this one is damage 60%, plus you can achieve 5 bulwark with just these two items, especially the soul guard. I'll explain that. So what's the ring of grace? So that's the regeneration ring. Now I'm using MP60R plus 20 and then root lash. Root lash, you can summon 2, and these mod power are considered summons. So I am a summoner. Alright, so summoner plier, I can summon 2 pliers, right? Maximum 2 pliers. Then I can summon 1 Vulcan heavy weapon. So that's 3. 3. So technically in Soul Guard, I have 3 for each summons. So I have no summons now, so the DR would be 70, right? Now, explaining this first. So Twisted Idol, 35% more armor, reduces encumbrance by 15, so we don't have to wear the dull steel ring. Soul Link, uh, the summons will have 5% as base damage as lifesteal. So all your skills are basically summons, I will tell you. Then Soul Guard, every time you have a summon, you gain 1 stack of Bulwark for each active summon. This one, Dried Clay Ring, grants 1 stack of Bulwark. The 1 stack of Bulwark, mm, it's okay. Gives you like 2.5% to 5% damage reduction. But that's doesn't matter. What matters is the 60% of the total damage reduction granted by Bulwark stacks increases your damage. So more Bulwark stacks, higher the damage. So you balance it out, because if you go here, yeah, this will work. 20% more damage plus damage here, but you're gonna be soft. And this is Apocalypse. Remember, guys, you have to balance it out. Remember, in Apocalypse, you need to have like toughness on your jewelries. You need to have something that would utility that would give you life or regeneration, Ring of Grace. So this is much more balanced. Others they would go mechanics cog here. They would go soul anchor here. But if you do this, do it on a lower difficulty. You see, DR is 66.2. So Twisted Idol alone gives you 70%. Then Ring of Grace. Ring of Grace doesn't do anything except it adds regeneration by 15% of your maximum health. Maximum health we have is 130. So let's say if it's 100, we regenerate 15%. So that's like if it's 100, that's 15 per second. Plus Tranquil Heart 2 by equipping it, and then I always have regrowth. In this case, Summoner has a built-in trait, regrowth. So 1.5. So 3.5. And then you have 15 here. So it's like I don't need to use this except for emergency. So for the skills of the mod power of the weapon that I'm explaining, Root Lash technically take care of your enemy on the ground. How about your enemies in the air? That's your Summoner Flyer. Alright, so Flyer. So Root Lash to Root Lash. So I'll show you how many summons we can get, but the maximum Bulwark we can get is only 5. And then we have Space Crabs. Space Crabs are also considered summons. So you can drop them, and from what I know, 1 egg is 5. So if in emergency, if you're running out of Bulwark and damage, so just spend Space Grab. That's it. You get damage, you get lifesteal when they explode. Yes, you would lose the Bulwark, but on the travel time that they will do so, you get the damage and you get the damage reduction. So that's how it works. So for the Mutator, I have Prophecy 10. Using this weapon increases mod power generation by 6% for 10 seconds, maximum 5 stacks. At level 10, reduces mod power requirement for this mod by 10%. So mod power requirement, if you notice, is only 405, but if you actually check this, it's 450. So it's 405 because of the discount. All right. Plus we get mod power generation. So we need to have that root lash to take the enemies on the ground. The flyer and the Vulcan can take care of the enemies in the air. Now for the weapon, what best weapon for a summoner to have is Dreamcatcher because of the Dream Wave. Dream Wave is when the weapon is charging up, it's glowing. When you hold it, it would generate a Dream Wave Reverie, a circular um, aura that all of the affected enemies are slowed, and each enemies affected gives you 2% to damage and 2% to movement speed, lasts for 15 seconds. And then the best um, new mutator that I found is latency. Latency melee weapons with special abilities, which becomes readied by dealing melee damage, require 35% less damage to charge. So meaning you don't need 3 attacks. You just need at least 1 or 2 attacks to charge Dreamwave. So you can just do 2 attacks, then Dreamwave. If there's a lot of enemies, slows them down and then increase your damage, and then increases the potency of the ready mini special ability by 25%. So it's not gonna be 2% anymore on the damage, and it's not gonna be 2% anymore on the movement speed. So it's more than that. Then for our main weapon, Chicago Typewriter plus 20, Space Grabs, explain it. For the mutator, it's the best one is Bandit plus 10. On hit, grants 30% chance to return spent ammo directly into the magazine. So this weapon fires 11. So RPS is 11 rate per second. So 11. So 11 bullets per second. So technically that's like 30% is like a God-given percentage that out of those 11, 30% of those. So let's just say it's 10, 30%. So 3 or 4 bullets would return to the magazine. And you have 80 rounds. So when ammo is returned to this weapon, it gains 10% increased fire rate for 3 seconds. Duration can increase up to 10 seconds. So you know what that means, right? More fire rate, faster weapon, so faster chance of 30% to return the ammo to the magazine. So it goes in a loop. Alright, so that's how it works in theory. Now for the armor, it's letter mark 2. You can go mark 1, but I tried it. The 4% does really matters. So alright, now to show you the DR. So our total DR is 70%. Now I'm gonna use a plier. So you notice there's 2 Bulwark. Now another plier. Okay. Now I'm gonna deploy my heavy weapon. So that's 4. How about I throw some space crabs? So 5. If I throw root lash, that's maximum of 5. Now let's check the DR. See, 81% from all sources, and the maximum is supposed to be 80, but it's 81.9, so almost 82%. So how long does that? Now for our heart, we have, of course, standard mythic armor effectiveness, mythic skill duration, then mythic skill damage. Let me change the skill damage. I think we need the mod for the mod damage, mod duration. Heal. Yeah, there. So mythic skip duration for the flyer. We don't need the cooldown because we just need to summon. The summon will last. Then the moderation. We need the moderation for more bulwark. And more bulwark gives us 60% of the total damage reduction granted by bulwark stacks. More damage. Okay. Now, that's all good in paper, right? Now let's test it. Oh, wow. We're tough. We can go toe to toe. As long as we have the summons.
Okay, this is it.
Green wave. Did you kill my summon? No. Slow-mo, huh?
That's it?
That's the potency of latency. That's open. Do I get... Ah, yeah, I got the Ford scattergun there. I don't wanna talk to the queen anymore. Just go straight here. Let me just drink some water. Wow, they're powerful. Yeah, because the prime perk of the summoner is the ruthless. When you deal damage to the summons, they get enraged. They get 20% attack speed along with 50% increased damage. And these perks, these are self-explanatory. You can just read it: Insight, Outrage, Residue, Dominator, and then Metal Worker, Magnetic Field, Heavy Mobility, and Surplus.
All right, let's do this.
So just a single hit charges the Dream Catcher. The projectile of the flyer is slow, but it does really hits hard. So we need some summons. Time to play some Necromancer.
Crap.
Oh, you're dead.
Yeah.
So let's do it in one more elite. That elite is easy. Something like a Reaver, perhaps. A Reaver or this is 250 scrap. I haven't had that. What does it do? Oh, it's for ritualists. Hope we. Oh, yeah, this would be a nice
Here they come.
content. Now let's. Yeah, you go here. Then. So summons against summons. You notice the damage we're getting. What happened to my... Why are you not firing? Summons again, summons. Here, have some crabs from space. I need some root lash there. Let's unsummon the turret. Need to charge it. Okay, look for that. I'm busy here. Okay, I'll take care of the boss. You guys take care of the summons. Oh, okay. You guys need some help? Okay, now back to business. Okay, no more ammo. Okay, we need some allies. Okay, these are homing. Where's my spiders? Alright, spiders. Sorry. You guys destroyed them. Oh, there's some elite. One of my flyer died. Oh, it's fine. Here. Another one. Oh, you wanna go, huh? Oh, there's another elite. Oh, let's position here. Have some spiders. Sorry, bro. They have life steal. I can regenerate that. One more flyer. Oh, you just need the OMG. This gameplay is so lazy. Alright. Yeah, we need some Bix inhaler. That's famous in our country here. Bix inhaler, vapor rub. Well, it's root, root rub. Okay, so oh, do you need help? Yeah, here. The only thing is they're not attacking the... okay. Have some spiders. I don't wanna have a problem with you. I'm busy defeating this. Oh, the archer is down. At least they're guarding you. You're done. Alright, so
Ah, damn.
I remember
Is it over?
a different build I'm having a hard time in. Yeah, the
Enough of that.
alchemist, uh, the handler alchemist, because I don't have archer crest yet. So okay, that easy. The the only comment that I have is the summoner is not attacking the root nexus. Probably the developers will update that. But the summons do defend you while you're busy with the root nexus. So I didn't have a struggle. If you noticed, the gameplay is really easy. The summons are really taking care of your enemies. So that's it for me. Let's end this broadcast, and let's give you a round of applause and a high five. Okay. All right. So again, this is Cover Fire Red Gaming. Here up top between the two overlays is my YouTube hyperlink. It's also here in the pinned comment section. So once you're there, just three things. One, like some videos. Two, subscribe, and then three, hit the notification bell for more content. So more contents are coming in. I'm looking into Mortal Kombat now, Injustice 2, Resident Evil 4 remake, and Dead Space remake. Since God of Weapons is a casual game, and Witchfire, I was planning to finish it, but looks like it's on early access. I purchased it on early access. It only has two stage, so probably I'll go Mortal Kombat so I can use my controller. All right, so controller this time, huh? All right, so all right, this is cover fire again. So on the lower right corner of the screen is my Facebook page. So two things, one like and then two follow. And then on the QR code, feel free to make some donation. Helps me with my internet and electricity bill. I'm not rich. I do have a job, but my passion is gaming and also guitar playing and singing. But I'm still practicing my singing. All right. And for the shout out, again, for the subscribers, supporters, friends, family, relatives, and previous coworkers, we have Kingsley Borja, Michelle Arnie Apas, Vicky Carmanarang, Nino Ren Santiago, Clarence Segundo, John Jeffrey Mangali, Ponky Consigna, uh, then we have John Jarbin Subiri, Eric Bartolome, Francisco Gapas, Arnel Samarita, Gail Tristan, Jake Erigan Valle, Joanna Marie Gonzalez Roman, Catherine Cabiga Santos, James Paul Culia, Waylor Ponsalan, Rose Mikan Hijara, my mentor in the bank, and the beautiful mom, Angela Red Austria, and Baby Gray, her son, and Raymond Gasga, my friend in back in college in electronics. Okay, so bye now, guys. All right. This is Smooth Operator signing off. Okay. Smooth Operator.